Hey guys, how's it going? We're heading up to the placey that had all those Game Boy games. I've come prepared this time. It's charged up, so we're going to go and see if those Pokemon games are real. That's if they're even still there. I assume they are though. But yeah, we're going to go and have a look. I think Mr. Rig knows what to say here.
No new comics.
So we didn't get any books this week, new. But we did get some other stuff, so we'll go back and we'll have a look at that while I'm walking up here. Hello, how's it going? So, we've got not actually a whole bunch of stuff, but I will show you what we did get. I got the newest Nick Cave, the Bad Seeds album. It's not really much to look at. Very shiny, but it's called Skeleton Tree. The track Skeleton Tree is awesome. There's a few really good ones on here. Jesus Alone is one of the bleakest songs I've ever heard. Nick Cave's son died before this. I don't know if he was already writing this or what, but his son, like, I think he jumped off a bridge or something crazy like that. Proper rock star way to go, but yeah. Anyway, that's that one. I got the rest of these through. The last three, well, I've got all of them. The Jack Kirby 100th birthday, I guess. I've read the first three, and then the company must have held three of them and sent them to me all at once. So Dark Side, Black Racer, and Manhunter. I don't really want to be the one to say it, but this series was a bit shit. They could have done a bit more. Like, they just threw in a Kirby reprint. I would have liked to have seen maybe a reprint series of Kirby's stuff instead of just like some new stories that I wasn't really that interested in. Like, I bought a Kirby series to read or to see Kirby. Whatever. Maybe I was in the wrong there, but whatever. Yeah, this Charles Dickens Christmas Stories. I've already got a copy, but this one's ace. So cool. I don't know what the date is on there. Oh, look at that as well. I think the original dust cover for this was just like a blank red dust cover. So there's Marley visiting Scrooge. I don't know how well that's going to come out, but really cool. What am I doing? Looking for a date. 1954. So this has Christmas Carol, the chimes, and the cricket on the hearth. So that's cool. 'Tis the season. Not quite yet. I'm just having a quick look, see if there's more plates. There's ink sketches. Yeah, really, really chuffed for that. This is 2023 by the Justified Ancients of Moo or the KLF. That was that record I showed last week that got snapped. And I've just remembered here that the guy... Where the hell is it? Oh yeah, here. So the guy, that record that snapped in half, he had a 7-inch copy of it, which he sent me. So that was very kind of him. How am I doing this? There we go. So that's 3 AM Eternal. But yeah, this is their book. They kind of posted a statement last February, well, this February just passed, something like that, saying that they were going to return on the 23rd of August, which would be 23 years since they left the music industry, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so that's them. That's what they've released, that book. 23, if you don't know, is like one of the special numbers for the Illuminati, one of the magical numbers or whatever. They're all into that. If you remember the book I showed last week, the Illuminatus trilogy, that's kind of their Bible for their band, if you see what I mean. But anyway, 2023. KLF, or the Jams. They go by a bunch of names. That's their logo, you might be familiar with that. Anyway, next. Started this morning. It took me ages to find a copy of this. Glad I've managed to get one. This is the Jaspers, is it Jaspers War? Jaspers Warp? Where is it? Jaspers Warp. So, the full Alan Moore and Alan Davis story collected into one book. I think in the Captain Britain omnibuses it's split over volume 4 and volume 5, so you'd actually have to buy 2 books to get this. Or if you can find this one, I got this for a £5 on eBay, so really happy. Started it this morning. It looks like it's going to be a good one already. I'm really pleased that I've got a kind of like an early Alan Moore that I've never read. I'm away to get it for the first time, so that's cool. So the guy I bought the ASM 36 off, start of the month, last month, end of last month, I can't remember. He messaged me and said that he had an issue 37. Wasn't in the greatest shape, but did I want it? He'd offer to me at first for a set price. And I was chuffed with the price, so he sent it to me. And here it is, number 37. First appearance of Norman Osborn. Obviously not Green Goblin, but it's the character of Norman. It's his first appearance. Murph told me that. I wasn't actually aware of that. But as you can see, the spine is taped, and it's old tape. It's starting to go orange. But apart from that, that's bent. Apart from that, it's really, really nice copy. Perfect for what I need it for, which is reading. It seems a shame because I know people were told to put tape on these things back in the day to make them sturdier. But they've put tape on this and then they've looked after it, so it's 6 2/3, you know what I mean? They've kind of cut off their nose despite their face there. It's like that, see there's the centre page, it's really, really strong. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's ever been, you know, mistreated at all until me right now. But yeah, it's like the Strange Tales, is it 154, the last Ditko? Destiny story? No, his name's not Destiny, Eternity. That book is like the copy I've got is like a 7, maybe a 7.5, but someone's hole punched it and stuck it in a folder. Which is probably why it's in such nice condition, apart from the fact it's got 2 big holes in it. But yeah, some people were maybe a bit naive back in the day. You know, he's taped that and then gone on to take really nice care of it, so it didn't need the tape in the first place. Whatever. Like it's not split or anything. He's not taped it to the book. It's never left the book. Anyway, that's everything. Let's go see what else is going on. Okay, so there's a company I buy comics off on eBay. They're called A Place in Space. I don't know if they've got a physical store or if they're just entirely online. But they bracket all their books. Like, all the books are listed on eBay, obviously, and they're bracketed by week, so you know when they're coming out. But yeah, so that so anyway, what you do is you add them to your basket and you get 10% off for 5 or something like that. Aye, like and subscribe. Yeah, so you get is it 20% off for 5? Something like that. It works out that you get a free book anyway. And then they just send you them as and when they were coming out. Now, you know, more times than not, you'd get like 2 or 3 a week, just because they all came out the same week. But they've started now doing they will ship your order when the last book comes out. They're obviously trying to save themselves some money. But it's annoying because, you know, if you, like, Batman comes out twice monthly, so I buy both my Batman books at once, so I don't get them until the last one's out. But I actually bought both Batman and both Detectives at the same time, and something else, I can't remember what the other book was. So I'm waiting. I've had no Batman yet this month, even though I should have had a Batman and a Tech by this week. So it's a little bit annoying, and for the sake of a free book, I don't know if I care, because I've been buying from them like on and off all month, and I don't know if they're going to lump everything together, or if I buy it together, you know, they'll lump those orders together. I don't know, so we'll wait and see. The light's all over the place here, isn't it? Anyway, I'm at the old railway station. Not that you'd know what that is. That's where I am. But we just got to go up a big hill now, and then we're going to be there. So, yeah, we'll be there soon. Okay, we're done. Those games were all still there. Some of that N64 games had gone. Not the ridiculously priced ones, obviously. But the Mario was gone for the NES. I was a little bit annoyed. I should have maybe got that for a £5 in the little sleeve. It was really nice condition. But instead, for a £5, I'm going to have to show you when I get home. But let's go and have a look at what I got just now. Okay guys, let's see what we got from the shoppy. I forgot to say in the last bitty that I got the Nightwing New Order. I really enjoyed this storyline. I didn't really realise it was... I knew it was coming out, but I was kind of not too fussed. But then a mate said that it was really good. I had to go and buy it. So I went to go and buy it. Couldn't get the cover A. Was a bit annoyed. So ordered the variant. I was a bit pissed off. I was like, well, that's the set ruined. You know, I'm going to have a cover B and then 5 cover A's for this set. But it came here, and it's a Paul Pope cover. So I'm absolutely delighted. I love Paul Pope. I hope he does the whole set, all 6, and then I'll just have the cover Bs, all the Paul Pope ones. His style's so distinctive. It's just badass. Anyway, let's see what we got from the shoppy. We got plenty of records. There was a box of just free records. So let's go. This one is called Glad Tidings, Baroque Christmas Music from England, Germany, Italy, France and Spain. So there's that. There was heaps of records, like most of that box was just like classical music, but they all had, well, I'm not saying all of them, a load of them had nice sleeves. So I got all my stuff sleeved up so I could put it on some of my records back here. This is Festival of Carols with the choristers of Bath Academy, bunch of choir boys.
No! You will never see the girl!
Oh, you see, now you're upsetting me. You don't want to see me upset, believe me.
Oh, you want to fuck with me? You think you know bad, huh? You're a fucking choir boy compared to me! A choir boy!
I mean, I don't mind choir boys, but I couldn't eat a whole one. This is the incomparable Ella Fitzgerald. I've actually already got a copy of this, but this thing is immaculate. I cannot find a mark on it. So I took it for no money. I'll have that for free. Sweet. This one, no box unfortunately, but it is Diana Ross and the Supremes. I hope you've seen that. I'm trying to look at it through the center bitty. Can you see my eye even maybe? Yeah, anyway, there you go. It's got all of them. Stop in the Name of Love, Where Did Our Love Go, Baby Love, You Can't Hurry Love. It's got them all. It's got them all. So I've got quite a good singles collection of the Supremes, but whatever, I took that. I got that single that you heard at the start, the Birdie song. I also got another Supremes single. Where the hell is it? Love Child, Diana Ross and the Supremes. So there you go. There was 2 boxes. There must have been about 200 records. This was the best I could do. The Threepenny Opera, Bertolt Brecht. Alan Moore used this a lot in Century, I want to say. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And Big Gomez is in this one. Check that out. But you'll know Mac the Knife. Mac the Knife's from this play, so that's cool. This one's just called Happy Christmas. It's like a Christmas prezi. Did really well on Christmas albums today. Yeah, I mean, most of these track listings, you know what I mean, you've got it and you've got it and you've got it. Sometimes there's different people singing it, but not always. The History of an Artist, Oscar Peterson. This is a double album. Ace. I'm just gonna hear him absolutely annihilate the piano later on, so that's gonna be cool. And yeah, all of that was no money. I put 40p or something in a. They had a charity box. The only change I had was 40p, so that was all they got. And then I went and got these. They were £4 each. It was a really good deal. I took my Game Boy, like you saw, and these were all okay. They all loaded up and played like I expected they would. The Sapphire has a battery, internal battery, which is run dry. Red and, I want to say blue, red and green are both cool. So anyway, there we go. They're legit. Happy enough with that. I looked at the Pokemon Silver, but they wanted £4 for that as well, and it was just a fake Pokemon game. I'll maybe pick it up next time, and I can show you guys. But it was obviously just a rip of some other game, and I think you were a Sandshrew or something. It was like a platform game. I also got this. I'm a Good Sport little sleeve folder thing. Inside it was this DS. It was £5. And it's got these really old looking stickers on it, but they'll come off. There was a pink one as well, but the hinge was broken in here, so this thing was flappy as hell. That was also a £5. It's like, how do you justify that? This has got a case and it works. Well, and it's in one piece, and that one's broken. Same price, whatever. Anyway, that's everything just now. Let's see what's happening. Turns out what's going on is there's another party I'm not being invited to. Anyway, that's everything this week, guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.